Yo, what is up guys, it's Gumwings here, and today I'm finally back. So if you guys didn't know, my last video I explained why I was going to be recording that much, because your boy's in high school. So yeah, I'm finally back you guys. I think like I got settled in and stuff, so now I'm ready. So yeah, I guess like the first video I'm gonna react to is three true scary trucker horror stories by Mr. Nightmare. So I used to watch Mr. Nightmare a lot, so why don't we just react to one of his newest videos? Guys, remember to subscribe to him so I don't get like copyright strikes and stuff. So yeah, go subscribe to him, go check out his channel, and don't forget guys to subscribe to me, like this video if you want me to record more videos, and yeah, let me just fix my camera quick. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Trucker horror stories. Let's begin. Story number 1.
I've been a trucker for varying companies for 10 years. 3 years ago, I was working for a warehouse company in Kansas doing shipments. I usually drove a semi, which is what I was behind the wheel of on February 2nd. It was a cold Monday, so the week was just starting and a lot of loads needed to be shipped, so I was trying to bang it all out quickly. I started driving at 3 p.m. and intended on getting to the destination that same night.
Isn't 3 p.m. like that
thing,
the superstition thing that bad things happen?
I did around 5 above the speed limit after 12, which is fast for a semi. I was starting to feel very tired, but the destination was less than an hour away.
Hopefully you can last that long. Hopefully.
My eyes were getting dry, and it was starting to become a chore just to keep them wide open.
Try.
I splashed some water on my hand and then rubbed it on my face.
Or at least stop at like a hotel or something.
My truck was the only vehicle on this road at this hour.
Oh, that's sketchy. That's sketchy.
I remember reaching to take a sip of my water and almost spitting it out when I saw a figure approaching fast up in the distance.
What?
I hit the brakes hard, and as the truck slowed down close to a halt, I could better distinguish the features of this person almost standing in the middle of the road. He seemed to be wearing all black with some kind of black.
That's sketchy. That's sketchy. Don't stop. That's sketchy.
Long neck. I know it's a weird thing to pick up on, but it was almost freaky looking.
Yo, that's sketchy. Yo, give me like put this up a little bit higher. Can't hear properly.
As my truck slowed down and got closer to this mysterious man, I was about to roll down the window to ask if he needed a ride, but he just turned to his left and darted into the woods. Okay, I'm blasting out. Blast out. Run. I'm driving out. To stop and think about it, I just pressed on the gas pedal again and moved on.
Thank you. I was just like, boom, I'm gone.
In fact, it wasn't even until about 20 seconds after that my heart really started racing from taking in how strange it really was. Maybe 5 minutes later, I was able to get over it. But just like that, something else happened. As I was back to my cruising speed, I saw something run across the street in front of me.
Oh, you're hallucinating!
It looked like a big animal, but as I got closer and it crossed into the woods, I realized it looked like another person.
Oh, you're hallucinating. Don't stop.
Tap on the brakes this time. I just kept going.
Yeah, see?
I kept zooming down.
I've been like, wait, am I hallucinating or is that real?
Just because I was starting to get freaked out and wanted to get there faster. Another few minutes went by with nothing happening. However, I was getting increasingly tired, and at times I was even swerving into the other lane a little bit. 40 minutes or so left in the drive, and I didn't
40 minutes?
Anymore.
Dude!
I started looking around for good places to pull over and park for the night.
Don't stop!
There was eventually a little opening on the side of the road made of gravel.
Don't stop on the side of the road.
Parking rest stop kind of thing. I pulled the semi.
Don't stop on the side of the road, man.
Leaned back and rested my eyes.
Nah, unless you can camouflage, don't stop in the middle of the road.
Just to wake
the semi better be all black.
I still don't know what woke me up, but as I looked outside through the windshield, something in my gut was telling me to turn on the headlights. And so I flipped the knob and lights lit up the surrounding area in front of my truck. There was something in front of the truck though.
Woo!
A man. That same man with the black scarf I'd seen earlier standing on the side of the road. Now I could see his face much clearer. He had a very wide smile, and his eyes were open as wide as possible. He looked right at me through the window.
Just run him over!
I turned the truck on and pulled it.
He'll never know it's you!
As fast as possible. I didn't know what to think. How could he have walked 10 miles from where I'd seen him last?
He probably didn't walk. It's probably either you slept for so long, or he found. Okay. Okay, it's either you're too slow, like you were sleeping for too long and you caught up, or what was that? Or it's a spirit, or you're hallucinating again. Like there's three things I can name that's wrong with you right now. I'm gonna like have a timer on me, like 15 minutes sleep, go. I'm gone. I'm almost there anyways. Like man.
Logical explanation I could think of is that my mind was playing tricks on me.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I've
the
been seeing
first thing that comes to
strange
mind
things
to me
all night.
too. Like
I've never
I'm
heard of a
hallucinating as
hallucination
well.
being so vivid and terrifying, though. And that's the part that still really confuses and scares me.
Okay, that honestly surprised me when like that thing went all black. Yeah, I mean, I'm cold now. I'm getting chills, man.
Before getting an office job in the city, I was a UPS driver for 2
Ah,
years. It was good money, and I enjoyed it for the most part. It had its moments, though. It was 2010. I'd been out of college for 2 years.
I mean, UPS
I
is
was
like kind
working
of a good
11 to
job if you think
7 on a
about it.
Thursday. It was the dead of winter, so it was dark by like
It's
5
winter.
o'clock.
Wait,
I wasn't exactly living in Palm Springs either. I was
uh,
living in a small town in North Carolina. I don't want to call it
wait,
ghetto or slum,
does it
but it wasn't
snow
a
in
very
North
nice
Carolina?
area at all.
I don't think it does
I did
snow there.
deliveries in that same town very often.
Does it?
The housing situation in this town was weird. Some blocks would have rows of houses and trailer homes spaced far away from each other, while other blocks were just completely desolate. This made for less deliveries altogether because the houses were so spaced out and far from each other that it took longer than, say, a regular suburban or urban community. Deliveries were always marked on the map so that I could take a more strategic route instead of just driving all over the place. After hours and hours of deliveries, all over a span of at least 3 different small towns, I started heading down one of those streets I'd mentioned just now.
Oh,
Spaced out trailer homes and small houses on one side, forest on the other side.
uh,
It's a little past 6 p.m. and my shift is winding down with not too many deliveries
I
left.
mean,
There was one house on
if
this
it was like
block, and the
8
package
p.m.,
was
I
to the
would have
side
been like,
floor, meaning I
like,
couldn't just leave it on the
I
street.
would just sense something's gonna
I
go
pulled up in
wrong.
front of the house, went to the back of the truck, and pulled out one of the biggest and heaviest boxes of the day. There were some kind of small metal pieces bumping around in the box,
Oh.
lots of them. I couldn't even try to take a guess at what could be inside. My job was just to load
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
things in the front
I
door of the
can't guess
trailer
what's
home,
inside.
and that's just what I
Like,
did.
I'm just saying. I'm
There
trying
was
to think
no
like what
doorbell
is
in
there
this
like
home, so I had to
equipment.
knock.
Uh,
There were no lights on in there though, and I didn't see a car out front, so I was hoping somebody was home.
I'm still giving them the
I
benefit of the
knocked a few
doubt.
more
I would
times,
give them the
then I saw
benefit
the
of the doubt
curtains from one
still.
of the windows move, and footsteps come to the door. Then there was a long pause. A suspicious and
Long
unnecessarily
pause?
long pause before the door finally
Yo,
cracked
that's
open.
sketchy. Then that's
Some
actually gonna be
older woman
sketchy.
poked her head out all paranoid-like, and when I said she had a package to sign, she opened the door fully. She seemed fidgety as I asked her to sign the device. She did so. It was a sloppy signature, too. She told me I'd need to help her carry the box into her room. I figured that would be the case. The moment I stepped into the trailer home, I got a huge whiff of some kind of stench. You know how every home has a distinct smell, whether it be good or bad. Well,
Oh,
this home smelled awful. I don't know what it was. She was leading me to a back section behind the tiny living room space.
I didn't want to guess.
She took me to a narrow hallway where I struggled to carry the box, and then brought me to a door. She opened the door and told me to maneuver the box into the closet in the back of the room. I asked her to flick on the light. She said the light didn't work. It was next to pitch black in there.
The light doesn't work. Bitch, I'm just leaving it on in front of the door. I'm not going inside there. Are you mad? I would even try on the light. Maybe when she tries it doesn't work, but maybe when I try it will work. Who knows? Maybe you're turning the light wrong. I'm not gonna go inside there.
With the only source of light being the lamp from the living room seeping down the hall into this
Well,
room.
I'm not going inside
I
there.
could see just the slightest amount to navigate the box inside of the room.
I'm just leaving in
As I got
front
close
of
to
the
the
door.
closet, I saw someone standing in the corner of the closet. I knew for certain it was a person because of the shape of the outline, and there was movement.
Shit.
There was no logical explanation to this. This person was clearly hiding from me.
Yeah, I'm just leaving in the front. I'm not going inside
I
there.
left the box where it was and walked past the woman and said, "Have a nice day." She started to scream at me to come back and help her. Then she went as far as to call me a piece of shit.
I've been
I
like
didn't know
fine.
what this woman and whoever was in that closet were planning on doing, and I didn't want to stick around to find out.
This is one of two things: kill Or am I even allowed to say the other one? Like, I want to try to keep this family friendly, but like, I'll just say it's either they're gonna kill you, to go keep you hostage, or R. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that or not in front of the camera. So they're either gonna kill you, you're gonna keep you as a hostage, or they're gonna R you. I'm not even sure how to say it, so like, I'm not trying to get demonetized, man.
I went on with my shift and went home that night, and thus began my job hunt for a newer, better job.
I mean, if that happened again, like, fuck, I'm not doing that job anymore. But like, if it's a one-time job, then no one-time thing, then like, I'm still keeping that job.
I've been a truck driver since I was 25, and I've done a lot of night drives and, of course, had my fair share of odd experiences. I did deliveries for a number of different types of
Yo, I'm
companies.
actually cold.
Often I'd have to drive across state to make shipments to receiving
Actually
companies or
free. Yo, I'm
stores.
actually cold now.
One day I had to drive literally from one side of California to the other to deliver a trailer full of wooden furniture items. Much of the drive was through open desert roads. It was going to be
I'm
many
actually
hours,
cold.
and I already had a late start to the day, so I knew a majority of my drive would be in the dark. Given the
Nah,
nature of these
don't
desert
do
roads
that.
at night, how straight they are, and how little traffic there is, it meant I could push the truck a little faster than I would on other roads.
Yeah, blasted.
This meant that when I saw the flashing rear lights of a car on the
Cold.
horizon, I had to hit the brakes a little extra hard to bring the truck to a stop when I finally pulled up behind the car. It was an old Chevy Impala parked on the side of the road in the desert dirt. It had its hazards on. I got out of my truck because, of course, I had to be a good Samaritan and check if they needed help. I walked over to the car and
Alright.
tapped on the window, only to get no kind of response.
There's no responding,
I
I'm
bent
gone.
down a little to
Nah,
look
I
into
would
the
look
car through the tinted
inside
window.
first.
There didn't seem to be anyone sitting
Okay, I'm
inside.
gone then. No
I
one
did the
inside and
same
I'm
thing for
gone.
all three other seats, and could confirm there wasn't anyone in the car.
Okay, so I'm gone. Dude, leave.
So I looked out into the cool, dark desert that the road ran through, though I couldn't see any further than maybe 20 yards in front of me.
No, I'm just been
I was
gone by
feeling
that.
especially helpful this night for some reason.
Oh.
So I went back to my truck and got a flashlight from the toolbox that sat underneath the passenger seat. It was a heavy-duty tactical flashlight that was so bright it would hurt your eyes to look directly.
I wouldn't have been looking for anyone there. Because either one, they're hiding a body, or two, it's a sabotage. Either way, you're gonna die. So like, if there's no one in the car, I'm just going out. Unless the car is crashed, there's blood inside the car or something. I'm not going looking for you. Like, all I can know is that they're here hiding a body, they're executing someone, or it's all sabotage. I'm not risking my life to save another person that's already dead. Okay?
at it. As soon as I turned it on, it revealed what appeared to be an abandoned gas station on the side of
Oh,
the road. Apparently, I
oh.
hadn't noticed it before. I guess the reason I didn't realize it before was because the whole fill-up or parking area was basically dirt. There wasn't any concrete. There were also only two gas pumps. Behind them was a small building, probably an old quick-stop store at one point. It would make the most sense that whoever's car was over there would be in that building.
Don't go in.
I went to the
Just
front
don't
door,
go in.
which was permanently jammed open, and the flashlight lit up a decent
You
portion of
went
the
in.
room inside. It was what I thought, a big convenience store you'd find at many gas stations, or at least it used to be. It was no wonder it didn't last on a road like this, though. I called out to let anybody know of my presence, and that I was there to help. There was
Okay.
the slightest bit of echo in the room, which gave me chills for some reason.
Yeah, I'm
Then
getting
I
chills
heard
right
something,
now just
probably
hearing
a shoe,
this.
scrape against the floor on the opposite side of the room,
Oh,
behind a few shelves that were probably once filled with snack items and drinks.
he's
I
dead.
called out once again, offering my help if it was needed.
He's dead.
Then I heard a deep, heavy whisper saying, "Get out." I understood what was said immediately, but I didn't understand why whoever said it would say that.
Wait, what? I swear, did he say get him? Cause like that's what I heard. Like, did it actually get him? Cause if it is, then I was right. It is a sabotage.
I was also hearing heavy breathing in one corner of the room. It was enough to make me get the hell out of there in a hurry.
Yeah.
On my walk back to my truck, this is what I heard.
Oh.
And there had to be at least 5 seconds of confusion. I didn't know if what I was hearing was real.
Ooh. Ooh. I I'm trying to feel bad now. I honestly feel bad now. Like, what? That makes me think. Okay, so when like he said like I heard something like someone said when it I tried to explain. I don't think they actually get him. They gonna say get her or get out. Like, well, no wonder that I feel bad. Like, they're probably executing like someone in there. Like, oh my god. Like, now I actually feel bad.
Or not, if that even makes sense.
Yo, someone died.
I ran to my truck and called 911 because, to be honest, I was too scared to go back in that building.
Yeah.
They asked
like,
for an exact location, and I couldn't tell them. All I could say was that I was by an abandoned gas station on some road in the desert. They asked me to stay on the line so I could describe my location better.
The car's gonna turn on.
Suddenly, the car in front of me turned on and started speeding down the desert road. I didn't even notice him get into his car. It was so dark and I was so distracted by the phone call. I ran back into the building to see if anybody was still in there, while of course keeping 911 on the line. I went to the back section where I'd heard the voice and breathing, and I was mortified to see a fresh pool of blood on the floor. I could only imagine what had happened.
No, it's not. I feel like I know what happened. Like I'm puzzling all the pieces together, and I think I know what happened. So, I was right. It was like there were murder. There was like execution. So like he just walked inside. I think they could hear him. Like they heard him like talk. So like they thought it was like to help the girl out or like to help the person in need out. And then like it's hard to explain, man. I only have 1 minute left.
I explained over the phone that I believed I just stumbled into a crime scene. Eventually, they were able to send a bunch of state troopers to the scene. They asked me for any information I could give, license plate number, what the suspect
Oh, I would have kept the license plate though.
Happens. All I said was it was a black Chevy Impala, early 2000s, and I heard a man tell me to get out before hearing a woman scream.
It was Get Out! Oh. Ooh. Yo, things are actually going through my mind right now. Because I'm imagining if that was me right now, man. Like, okay, so it's going to my...
As I left the building. There was no body left behind, but I had a few ideas of what might have happened. I'm sure the state police took some blood samples and whatnot, but I wasn't able to be of much more assistance. Shamefully, I did not have a dash cam at that point to get the license plate number, but literally the next week, I installed the dash cam into my assigned truck. This was just one of those once-in-a-lifetime experiences that will always haunt me.
I'm not going to finish the end. I'm not finishing the end. Like, fuck that. But like... Alright. Let's get on to the review. So like... The first two stories were like easy, like... They were like common sense type of stories, like what would you rather do? They weren't scaring me that much. But like the third story actually got me like worried and stuff. Like man, that actually got me. I don't know, it just feels like I thought like you could have saved someone. Like I know I said that, okay, I'm not risking my life to save someone that's already dead. But like in that situation, it felt like you actually could have done something, or at least like helped out. But like it just sounded like you're helpless, and then like that made me think like, fuck now, like, what I do? I feel bad now. Like you know in life, like you just say like you want to do shit, like you say you're gonna do stuff, but you never do it. So yeah, like I'm saying that I'm not saying I would have helped her or help whoever was in danger. It's just that it just sounds like you could have done something more. Like maybe I wouldn't have been able to save her life, or like I would have been dead trying to save the life. But like I would have at least, you know, been quiet, like not asking, okay, I'm here for help. I've just been quiet, like sneaking around. Or at least get the license plate of that. Just in case like anything goes wrong and I'm still alive. It's just like, you imagine experiencing a murder and you could have done something to help out. Like, yeah, you could have at least done something. I guess that's what makes it more thing. I don't know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be trying to upload more videos more frequently. So yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Subscribe to Mr. Nightmare too. His channel will be in the description down below. Put notifications on this channel too, guys. Just so you know when I'm gonna upload a new video. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you guys like this video. And well, peace out.